Today we're doing something a little bit different. We're going to play a Modern Constructed League, and I won a 2K here in Syracuse yesterday with this deck list, and Friday I went 5-0. So you'll notice that I'm not exactly playing Caleb Schur's list. I prefer fetch lands. The other rest of the main deck is identical, but my sideboard is very different. I think that Lightning Bolt is very good. Pieces of the Puzzle is pretty standard, but the main difference is 4 copies of Empty the Warrens. I played 2 Abrade, and then these are similar. So I think 4 Empty is very good in a Damping Sphere metagame. I boarded in all 4 against Mardu Pyromancer, Control, Jund, a number of decks. It's a really easy way to grind out the game paired with Lightning Bolt, and you just change your deck's game plan. You're no longer this very fast combo deck, you're a grindy engine deck. So we're going to play, see what happens. And we have an opponent. Hand's great. You don't mulligan nearly as often with Modern Storm because you just have so many more lands in your deck. Looks like we're facing humans. I feel like Avacyn's Pilgrim isn't as popular as it once was. So hopefully our opponent doesn't put us on being Storm off of Fetchland Serum Visions, because most people don't run Fetchland, so hopefully they think that we're some sort of Blue Moon deck. And we don't need either of those, so we're going to bottom them. So, within the last couple months, leading up to after Grand Prix Toronto, actually, I cut my 3rd Remand from the deck and added an Unsubstantiate, because I feel like Remand is like very bad in the metagame if the best decks in the format are Humans, Black Red, Hellwood 1, and Affinity. It's okay against Jeskai, but like it's not a game breaker by any means. So we're playing the fetch land here because we don't want to show that we're Storm, but also we can fetch a Steam Vents. Okay, well that's a little rough. We're going to take our Grape Shot here. Our game plan next turn was to Manamorphose twice and Grape Shot. We're just going to fetch now. Wish we were on the play. This would be a very different game. So we have 2 more Grape Shots to find. Alright, we're in bad shape at this point. We're probably not winning this game. Yep, we've lost. And that's the die roll. Okay, so I don't actually board an empty in this matchup. Sometimes I'll board in 1 over a Grape Shot just so that way Meddling Mage doesn't mess you up as much. But I don't like Remand, and I don't like Opt. Unlike Legacy Storm, Modern Storm is just so much better against Thalia. In Legacy, someone plays a Thalia, you probably just lose game 1. Where in Modern, you have 6 creatures to negate Thalia, but you also have 3 main deck Grape Shot. Displaying our opponent. Yes, I would like to be on the play. This hand is great. So we're going to play Baral here just because it's a better blocker. Otherwise it doesn't matter because we boarded out the Remand. The champion of the Paris draw. So we can play an Electromancer, which makes us win if we draw gifts. Or we can bolt the current champion. It leaves us with just an unsub. We could go Ritual, Electromancer, Bolt, Grape Shot, and that would clear their board. But then we're left with just unsub. I don't know how I feel about this, but I've also never done it, so I'm more inclined to do it. So we have 4, so first one goes at them, and then same target. And now we're in a position where we have a lot of draws to put us ahead, we just need to get there. One of the reasons I'm more inclined to take this line is that they had an opportunity to play a hate creature and they just didn't. Combo? I'm going to return it to their hand. Since we know that our opponent has a Sin Collector now, we're just going to cast this. A Gifts right there would have just won the game. We're going to hold the Scalding turn because it makes our opponent more likely to play the Sin Collector. Ooh, he chose not to play the Sin Collector. Is it possible our opponent has Collected Company right here? That would make sense why they have Absence Pilgrims and not Aether Vials. And they didn't play the Sin Collector that we know about. I think it's very likely that we're about to see a Collected Company. Yep. Alright, we're still in a position where if we draw gifts, we win. So if we block Value's Lieutenant, we take 9 and we lose. So I actually have to use the Bolt. Maybe it was better to kill the Lieutenant then. Yeah, I think it was just a mess up on my part. Because I'm pretty sure we just lose now. Past in Flames, I think, is our only out here. Not even. It doesn't do anything. Oh, Gifts and Given, how you're always late. Okay, we lost round 1. And we are on the play. And that is not a keep. Neither is that. That's what I get last round for saying that the deck doesn't mulligan that often. First land we've seen. If we went on a Mulda 4, I will be very shocked. Well, Affinity can't interact, so this would be the hand to do it. If we have to peel another land. We need a red land. Maybe I should have shocked on turn 1? Seemed a little dangerous. No, I'm going to keep this. Alright, we might actually win on a Mulda 4 if this Brawl goes unchecked. Oh, he has Galv Blast. Come on. We're just gonna hold it. There's no reason to play the Grape Shot. We have to burn the Ritual to kill anything. Can we live? I think the planing is what makes us dead here. Almost got there on a Moldifor though. We just needed to untap. I don't board and bolt here, just because you need to hedge against Damping Sphere. And I like keeping in the Revival. And I don't like Remand. So we get to keep one card. I think I'll keep an Opt. A little bit slow, but probably fine. Perfect. I probably should have played the Delta there in hindsight. It's pretty good. We have to worry about getting the Ravager off the table first, but I like it. So we could get blown up by a Spell Pierce right here. No, we did not. Cool. Free win. And on the draw, I think I'd rather have a Boltman or not. Hand's okay. Come on, brawl. Our opponent now has a giant spider, effectively. Ooh, Damping Sphere. Blowout. Pretty good game so far. We have a number of draws that I can actually win us the game. Seems weird that he'd wait till now to do it. Guess we could gifts. A Braid, Echoing Truth, Shattering Spree, and Repeal, I guess? Needed a land, so that was actually pretty good. I think I'm dead if I say go. I know I'm not. I can definitely just say go. Stubborn denial. I wasn't expecting that. So now... I need to know a rules question, so I'm going to Google it. If our opponent sacrifices Ravager to itself, does it get a counter? I don't think it does, but I just want to make sure. Because it says put a counter on Ravager. But it doesn't matter. I didn't bother Googling. Our opponent is running a lot of hate this game. So now we take 7. I don't even think we needed the land. Our game plan here is to just Shattering Spree them. Guess we take the bolt. No, I think the site's probably okay. Yeah, we were going to win that game because we were going to Shattering Spree both of their creatures and they lose their land. And we know that based on previous turns they didn't have any land drops. So the only way we really lose from there is if our opponent goes land into Galvanic Blast. Ooh, this is a greedy hand, but we are facing Greedy Beatty, so we might as well keep it. We're on the draw as well. And in fact, that's a deck I haven't seen in a while. Land. Boom. Barrel. So now we pretty much need to hope that our opponent doesn't kill us right now. And if we untap, we're in a pretty good spot. I'm not blocking. Okay. Average draws. So we're going to board in bolts. And that's probably it. We probably don't need the repeal. I'm gonna board in a Braid just in case they have spheres. I don't think they will, based on the type of deck they're playing, but I'd rather be prepared. I'm gonna board out the Revival, I think. Maybe I'll just do Winter Braid. No, I'll take out a I'm gonna take out a Grape Shot. I think it's fine to take out a Grape Shot because if you tap out on turn 2 to cast it on one of their creatures, they can just play Mutagenic Growth. I'm actually a little surprised we died based on that game state. Not ideal, but I think it's okay. Oh, I haven't updated our record. Whoops. You're 1-1. It's pretty good. Guess that's a reason to have a Braids. Get them while they're tapped out. Otherwise they can Blossom You Defense or play Vines. So, our opponent could have a Spell Pierce here, and that would be pretty bad. But I guess if they have a Spell Pierce, they're probably not killing us next turn. They're F6'd. So, Revival Manamorphose? Technically, if they give us Ritual Revival, we can't do anything. We definitely want Manamorphose. I think we just get Revival and hope they screw up. And they did. Alright, so if we know that they have Cage, I still don't think we want to board an Echoing Truth. Maybe I'm wrong. He's better than Bolts. Maybe you just take out Remand. Yeah, Remand seems kind of bad. Okay. I think this is where we're at. I'm not in love with this hand, but I do think it's, like, fine. Tapped land. That's good. Since Infect deals you Infect damage and not actual life total damage, there's like little reason to not fetch out your Steam Vents. Okay, I think we're gonna try to win now. And from here, it's just a guaranteed kill. We can even play around surgical extraction, I believe. The cards appear very small on the screen. Maybe I'm just getting old. So we're not actually going to Gifts for Grape Shot because, like, pretty much the only way we could lose this game is if our Grape Shot gets removed from the game. So we're just going to get spells to keep on casting. Also, a braid is so fucking good. Boom. 2 and 1. Oh, wasn't paying attention. Mr. Q. We've been punished. I didn't join fast enough and now we're taking forever. And we have an opponent. And we won another die roll. Cool, cool, cool. So this hand isn't playable. This is fine. Yes, I would like to keep that. Thank you. Fucking humans. Reflector Mage. I don't think we actually need the other ritual. Oh, shit. Fuck. I meant to play the Brawl. That was so dumb. What did I just do? Ah, fuck. If we lose this game, it's gonna be that. That was really dumb. That was really fucking stupid. Company? Except for white on Hierarch, I don't know what they're doing. Oh, Resto. Are they not humans then? No, I think humans might be playing a Resto or two. I don't know if I care if this gets bounced. Yeah, it's definitely just humans with the Resto in it. Mantis Rider. Cool. We're probably just dead. I fucked this game up. It's my own fault. I think we probably would have won. Yeah, we're just dead. That's a little infuriating. Sure. I think I want double red. This way, if we draw Manamorphose or something next turn, I could Bolt with Thalia and then try to win through Manamorphose. Based on the fact they didn't have a Hay Bear this turn, that wasn't bad either. I don't really want to burn 2 rituals, so I'm trying to decide if I want to burn the Abrade and the Bolt. I think I'm okay with only using the Abrade here. I killed the Hyrule because I was trying to get around Reflector Mage, but they had a 3rd land anyway. I think I'm going to kill the champion. Just slow down their clock a little. Alright. No whammies. I think our opponent has Resto again. We're just gonna pass. I don't want to play into Restoration Angel. Okay. So I think we can win through Resto now. Actually, we're just gonna pass. Because we can give some the rent step. So we're gonna drop down to 7. Okay. I'm getting Bolt here because if they have a second Restoration Angel, we can Bolt the Mage in response if they decide to give it to us. And if they don't give us the Bolt, we get more rituals, which makes it so we don't even need the Brawl. This part's the easy part. So I'm getting empty here, just so we don't lose to a possible surgical. Okay, doesn't matter. Our opponent conceded. And we didn't have to show them the empty. So far we haven't seen Meddling Mage or Freebooter out of this version. I'm not sure if it's pure humans or not. Pretty generic hand. Need a creature. There's Freebooter. I imagine they'll take Past in Flames here. That was an interesting draw. I think we just get 4 removal spells. I think they were actually supposed to give us Grape Shot and then take it with Sin Collector. That's a tough one. You just have to let them name repeal. Otherwise, they can replay the Freebooter, and they get Freebooter and the Past in Flames. Alright, so if we draw a Bolt or something, we just win. Not what we needed. It's 2, 5, 8, 11. We have a lot of outs. We have an unsub, an Echoing Truth, Bolt, a Braid, another Past in Flames, Gifts and Given. Like, we actually have a lot of outs here. Boom. I think our opponent's about to rage in the chat. Trying to think of how we win from here. Oh, I forgot. I'm just blind. We have a Gifts in the graveyard. Pretty cool. Three one. Probably should have won game one if I didn't screw up. Accidentally hit F2 instead of F1. I've actually been playing a lot of Modern the last few weeks. If you haven't seen, I won the New York Regionals for Star City Games. Week after that, I top 8'd a standard RPTU, and then yesterday I won a Modern 2K. Getting pretty lucky on these die rolls. diffs. Ooh, we have a storm mirror. Oh, it is not the storm mirror. How about that? I thought for sure it was based on Spirebluff Canal. It must be on some sort of twin deck. Oh, thing in the ice? Sure. What we want to do is find another grape shot. I think I have to let that happen. Need to draw a good spell here. That's a start. Shit. Tapped wrong. If we lose this game, it's probably my own fault. Because I think this is actually a winnable position. Yeah, now we're just dead on board. I don't know if we needed Displace, but it would have made things a lot easier if we did. We probably screwed that up. I like shaving one ritual against control decks. I think it's fine. I think we're going to shave one out. I usually don't like boarding out cantrips, but... maybe I won't board on a bolt. I think I'd rather have a opt than a bolt. Against these control decks, I feel like one of the easiest ways of winning is just to like bolt grape shot them. Alright, I'm gonna try no bolts. I just don't know. Do that. I don't like empties in these sort of matchups because of the thing in the ice. It's weird. This was a league without any decks where empty is good. It's not super common. I've used it a lot over the last 2 weeks. I think this is sort of just like an anomaly. Double Past in Flames isn't actually that good. I'm gonna have to bottom both of these. Alright, we need lands. Raindrops are pretty crucial, so I think it's worth burning one of those. We could try to be super ballsy and go for it here, but we lose to a lightning bolt. I think it's worth the risk. Like, losing a ritual isn't that bad if we ended up running into a bolt. Yeah. Like, we're not really in that worse of a position. And now we just gifts. I wouldn't be shocked if they remanded this. Sure. This is a very interesting game. Can't actually use the pieces because we risk dying if we do. Question is, should I remand this? No, I don't know if the answer is yes. Because I don't know if we can beat a Cryptic on our turn. I think we have to let it happen. Is a random draw better than using Revival here? I think we want Manamorphose. We can maybe win if they... Okay. If they have Snap Dispel, we probably can't beat that. Alright, we lose. 3-2 feels bad, but it happens. It's not a matchup I'm super familiar with either. I haven't played a whole lot against the Thing in the Ice deck. I think this is my second time ever. It's a little unfortunate we didn't get to face any Mardu or Jund or Control at all. Like, the empties are actually very good. It's just like this was a small sample size, but that's it. Thanks for watching.